Get your eye on the enemy, not worry about what propaganda they put out. Intellectually, it's begun. You can feel it. When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with Super Male or Super Female Vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com. No survival chest is complete without Silver Bullet. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Silver Bullet.
Another major health threat, this one in Toledo, Ohio, where everybody in the entire city has been told not to drink the water.
Ohio's governor declaring a state of emergency.
Did you know that the average person uses about 80 to 100 gallons of water at home every single day? If there's a water emergency, will you be prepared?
Panicked residents forming long lines throughout the day.
We're here at a supermarket in Toledo. You can see the shelves empty where water once was.
To stay safe and healthy during a crisis, you must have access to safe, clean water. Water which will not be available at your local grocery store.
There's a mad dash on right now to stock up on supplies.
The ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system is a must-have for every modern, independently minded household. Protect your family's safety during an emergency. Go to InfoWarsStore.com today to purchase your ProPure Pro 1 G2.0 water filtration system or call 1-888-253-3139.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. We now take you live to the Central Texas Command Center in the heart of the resistance. You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
You bet I'm angry. You bet I'm trying to rouse people out of their slumber, their trance. There are literally thousands of studies on fluoride, glyphosates, all this, when they could choose a lot safer pesticides and other things. There are all these studies showing that it is annihilating us, and we see the graphs going straight up. The cancer, the neurological disorders, the diabetes, the kidney failure, the cancer. And the hospitals are charging hundreds of thousands of dollars for basic back surgery. The whole society's being imploded. And then you learn the Nazis had a eugenics plan to take over the world, that they would use soft kill weapons in the food and water to slowly degenerate people, and then have big government-run hospitals with government health care that would tax you and regulate you to basically cover up that the government was killing everybody, and social pressure in the media would act like everything was normal. They would go further if you get into the Nuremberg trials. There was only just Stoltz of this put out in the trials, mentions of it, but you could... A lot of this stuff got grabbed and taken back to the United States, England, and other places, like the 68 Gun Control Act is word for word changed from German, and like 6 or 7 words are changed to the United States. The Gun Control Act of 68 is the Weimar Republic / Nazi Gun Control Act. up. Just look up 68 Gun Control Act is Nazi Act. I mean, you cannot make this up. And then you realize, oh my gosh, we're living in a giant Nazi plan. The doctors don't know. The scientists don't know. Dr. Blaylock's read hundreds of globalist books. In fact, I want to get him back on next week if we can, maybe Friday or something, just on the subject and have him go back. I mean, he lectures to, like, we sent our guys to Vegas once when he was there giving a lecture to like 3,000 top scientists and medical doctors. I mean, he's a famous brain surgeon. And he's read the books, the globalist documents. A lot of them I've read, but on air, he's just mentioned them. We need to get him on for a whole hour about that history. And he'll just mention the Rockefeller medicine, how they funded the Nazis, how they brought it back here, Hollerith, IBM, everything. How it's just a massive takeover plan. And who puts our troops on a death list now, a do not treat list? IBM, a Hollerith Watson machine. 1942, it's Jews and others with a number on them. Now you have a Social Security number, and it decides who gets treatment, who doesn't. You can't make that up. See, the magnitude of that is so over the top, I don't even know what to say. In fact, I meant to air the Mark of the Beast intro that McBreen put together earlier. Maybe we'll do that towards the end of the broadcast today. But it's just so crazy to know that evil people are in control. And I want you to understand, I didn't just read these articles. Doctors urge whooping cough vaccines for pregnant moms despite insert warnings in California. And we've got a copy of the insert here saying don't give it to pregnant women. It's been linked to all sorts of problems. The vaccine could possibly kill your baby or make you sterile. But there in CBS Sacramento, Dr. Dean Bloomberg of UC Davis, that's headed up by Big Sis, told the Sacramento CBS News that, oh, you should get vaccinated more when you're pregnant. But I'm not cherry picking. Just in the last week, the BBC and the London Telegraph, not me, came out with the headlines. Let's put one on screen for TV viewers, Infowars.com/show. London Telegraph, fluoride in drinking water may trigger depression and weight gain, warns scientist. And it goes on to say it makes you fat, depressed, and unhappy, and gives you cancer. Oh, let's show them the Harvard study from 3 years ago of 25 studies in the U.S. Massive IQ reductions, massive cancer increases. I mean, it's all being done by design. There it is, Harvard. Impact of fluoride on neurological development in children. Boom! Boom! 2012. Boom! See, they just hope you don't go look this up, and that's why we have pioneered in the last 20 years, and I've been doing it for about 18, showing computer screens on TV as I showed people articles or as I showed them bills. Because I'd get up there and say, here's the treaty putting our land under UN control and UNESCO, Agenda 21, and people didn't believe it on radio. So I started going to do an Access TV where I could have a computer screen up or show the bill and actually show viewers, here it is, and here's the signs, and here I am asking about it, and they threatened to arrest me. And here is the UN video clip where they passed it globally in 1992, and people were going, whoa, he didn't lie. Here's the executive order to microchip you and take blood to get a driver's license. Doesn't mean they've implemented it yet, but it's on the books. Bill Clinton. I mean, yeah, it's crazy to learn in the Telecommunications Act of 96 and have NSA whistleblowers on in 97. Bigger than Snowden we had on. With the actual intel, that the cable boxes and the TVs coming out would have cameras and microphones and listen to everything you do. This month, it's come out that Samsung and all the other big companies, Sony, the cable boxes, all of it is watching you, is listening to you, and is recording it. Oh, and your smartphones are too, all the time. And they admit that they're doing it in their own terms of use to get you to waive your rights. You think you pull up to the big superstore and buy your big screen TV, you think the voice command's real cute. Folks, this is such a diabolical criminal takeover. So, of course, they've got the NFL and NBA saying, sorry, you're a boy, men are bad, men are inherently evil, ban all competition, women are God, men are evil, men are evil, men are evil, women don't give your husband sex if he doesn't do everything and submit to you, dominate, dominate, dominate. They're telling women be the alphas. In some relationships, women are naturally alphas, men are actually, beta. But generally, a woman wants an alpha male. That's genetic. And the state says, hey, the state is your alpha. He's your John Wayne, baby. That man, that's a slave. That's a bot. You don't need his sperm. Don't worry, they ain't going to have no sperm, baby. Glyphosate's going to give you breast cancer, and it's going to give you ovarian cancer when you're 25 years old or 30. They're going to have to cut your uterus out. They're going to ruin your life. And that man's going to get testicular cancer and prostate cancer, and he's going to have a shriveled genitals and no sperm, and you're going to wipe you out, baby. Because let me tell you, if an alien species took over this planet and was using our government to run an operation, they couldn't do a better job. You would target women. You'd break up families. You'd put poison in the food and water to brain damage and dumb down and stun the public. A spider bites its target first with a light bite just to stun it because it likes to tie it up so the meal doesn't fall down to the ground where other bugs might eat it. And then the arachnid spins it up and then lets it kind of just rot and swell up full of poison. And then it comes up and sanguinates and sucks all that juice out real lovingly. You got to understand, this isn't my opinion. I am a savage human. Primitive is the only reason I've broken their conditioning. I'm aware of an enemy attack. I'm dead on. I know the enemy. And if you'll just look into what I've said and find out it's true, we can defeat these people. And this planet can be a major space base for our species to go to the next level. And we can base a system on honor and on free will. And if people want to break away and join space colonies that merge with machines, they can do it. Or if you want to join a colony that's human first and a human integrity project to let us develop and understand technology before we make these decisions, then you'll be part of that. A libertarian galactic vision. We already are in space. Just 400 years ago, people came across the ocean to colonize and build a civilization here out of the wilds. The next jump to space colonies is much smaller than the jump we've made in the last 100 years. And the elite know that, and they want to hog it for themselves. And they believe that there's this 6-7 billion people that have got to be gotten rid of, because they debate the numbers. So they, the elite, who build nothing but parasite off everyone, the ultra-rich billionaires who get their money out of government contracts and insider deals, they're the ones. Coming up in the next segment, some stations don't care that first 5 minutes. I'm going to play Paul Watson's report. It's on Infowars.com. Well, at the end, who funds the anti-gun? Who funds men are bad? Who funds boys are bad? It's literally Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, Coca-Cola, Monsanto, the usual suspects, because this is an enemy group that literally adopted a proto-Nazi program, because the Nazis only adopted it and went too far, too quick, according to the elite. I mean, you understand you are living in a science fiction, real reality, dystopic war zone, ladies and gentlemen. It's so epic. Stay with us. Second hour coming up.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put two and two together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. Alex Jones here. For the last 2 years, I've been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to design a nutraceutical formulation that has truly life-changing health benefits. So many other formulations out there contain toxic ingredients, synthetic additives, and even GMOs. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Now is the time to secure